Hello, guys. Hello, hello, hello. This is Paulette Burnside out of Raleigh, North Carolina, and I just definitely want to say hello to each and every one of you on tonight, guys, and just definitely welcome to our weekly team hangout. And guys, definitely, as most of you know, we are now going into the holiday season and the season when the weather starts to change, and then we're rolling into the first of the year when people start to make those New Year's resolutions and have all these health testimonies and different things that they want to see happen, for themselves or for their life or for their finances going into or after the first of the year. And so, guys, tonight's tonight's webinar is going to be on definitely preparation, preparing yourself for what's about to happen and what's about to take place, guys, and knowing that, guys, you have to be prepared in order to take advantage of what's going to be taking place, in the upcoming months. And so, guys, if you really sit down and you think about some of the things that some of the resolutions, let's talk about January the 1st. Let's talk about what most people do on, New Year's Eve going into January the 1st, guys. What are the two top New Year's resolutions that you typically hear people make? The first one is typically they're going to lose weight. That's the number one. All right. The number two is they want to make more money. And so, guys, the question I have for you on tonight: are you really positioning yourself to be able to take advantage of what is going to take place? Come the first of the year. Now, a lot of you on the phone are probably saying, "Well, I'm going to order some products after the holiday season." Well, guys, if you do that, you are going to be behind the curve. It is actually now is the time in which you should actually be building your inventory for what is going to take place in January. So if you're waiting to order your inventory in December, in January, you are already behind the curve, and you're going to miss all the momentum that's going to be taking place, guys, the first of the year. And so, guys, you want to begin to market, you want to begin to get on your own personal wellness plan so that as going into the first of the year, guys, you can already say that I am doing it. I am doing it. I am using the products. And here is my testimony as well. Ladies and gentlemen, you also want to go ahead. So let me line it out exactly what needs to take place. First thing is you want to go ahead and you want to get your inventory of products. All right. You want to get your inventory of products. And guys, you heard Miss Wellington talk about it the other day. It was like the five to stay alive or the six products that you need to have in your inventory. And what were those products? It was tea, it was Resolute, excuse me, it was tea, it was NRG, all right. It was NutriBurst, okay. It was it was definitely MU oil, it was Resolution, all right. And also, guys, I would definitely recommend the Fiber Lash, Strike Up and Love. All of those products are the products that you want to have in your inventory because those are what we call high impact products, and they are going to give you results in the immediate. Your prospect is going to feel the difference within 24 to 48 hours of using either of those products. Now, we'll say this, guys, was out this past weekend or this past week, had the opportunity to meet a lot of new people. And guys, all I did was hand them my card. And guys, when I handed my card to these individuals, they said, "Wow." They said, "Do you have some of that with you right now, guys?" So believe it or not, the tea, of course, is our flagship product. Guys, I was selling tea on the spot to people that I didn't know. And so, guys, that goes to show that, if you are out there and you're sampling people or you've sold people tea, and you haven't done the follow up, well, guess what? The next time that they meet someone or they encounter someone with those same products or with the same product, guys, they are going to go ahead and they are going to purchase the products. And so, guys, when I say they're going to purchase the products, they're going to 9 times out of 10 become a preferred customer so that they can order the products on a regular basis. And so, definitely with multi-level marketing, the fortune is in the follow-up. And so you want to make sure that you are always following up, number one, and number two, that you have products on hand so that you are able to service your customers. A lot of times we say, well, I'm gonna order them, or I can order them for you. Well, guys, if you are telling people that want to lose weight that you are going to order their products, then 9 times out of 10, you have missed the boat and you have missed the opportunity, because weight loss is very mental, and people want to be able to have, their products on the spot. They don't want to wait until they don't want to wait until you actually get the products in hand, or they don't want to wait for you to order the products. And so, guys, just know that you need to be prepared for what the season that we're going into. And so, if many of you do some homework, if you research it online, you will find out um, that this is a season when it is very busy. All right, it's very busy, and people are preparing for that New Year's resolution. And so, guys, don't be afraid to sell the products to people so that they can actually go ahead and start getting their testimony. All right, so that they can start getting their testimonies. And guys, you know a lot of us have actually fallen off from our wellness plans. Guys, get back on your wellness plans, start taking pictures and exposing people to the pictures that you are actually taking. All right, and expose people to you utilizing the products, so that they are able to take advantage of, excuse me, so that they are able to already have a testimony on what the products actually look like. So, my question again, as I said or stated when I first started, was what's next and what should I be doing? So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen here. That way I can take some, so that you are able to take some notes, guys. While we're talking on tonight. And so, as I was saying, what's next? What should I be doing? Guys, the first thing you should be doing is you should have already, and if you haven't, you should be ordering an inventory of products. All right. If you wait until, again, December or January, you are going to be behind the curve, because people will already have made the resolution, and so they are looking for something in the immediate. You have a good 3 weeks, okay, to actually get people on the products before you have truly missed the boat. And so I strongly advise you guys to go ahead and start getting products in your inventory. Now, the next thing you want to do, guys, you probably heard Miss Wellington talk about the wow parties. Okay, wow parties. Okay, wow parties are house parties where, guys, you are challenging each and every person in your group to just have a tea party with 5 people. Okay, with 5 people in their homes. All right, you want to encourage, everyone that's on your team to start scheduling tea parties with 5 individuals. All right, you're going to schedule transformation parties with 5 people. All right. You want to let your distributors or your business partners know that they don't have to have a house full of people. They could just have 5 people and they have a transformation party going on. You know, what happens is people don't schedule them because they are intimidated, because they feel like I need to have a house full of people, guys. And that is not always the case. And so, start scheduling some wow parties, because remember, one plus one in this business is equal to 11. And so, if you schedule the parties and you have, 11 people, or let's say 5 people, and guys, they all know 10 people different from one another, guys, guess what? That's 55 people that you are now able to expose the products to. And so, guys, again, Those are what we call wow parties. Each and every one of you should be scheduling wow parties so that you can, so that you can be exposing the products and getting people on the products from now. Now, many of you are probably around a lot of people, in this holiday season. So, what do you want to do, guys? You want to go ahead and start exposing people to the products, guys. And here's the great thing about TLC: you can actually lead with the products first in Total Life Changes versus most companies. Guys, you can't lead with the products. You actually have to sell people the opportunity first. Well, with Total Life Changes, what you want to do first is you want to get people on the products. You want to get people drinking the tea. All right. Let me tell you I'm going to go ahead and tell you what my go-to product has been the past couple of weeks, guys. This week, within the past 72 hours, excuse me, this week right here, I got 8 applications this week. All right, me personally by myself. All right. And how did I get 8 applications? Guys, I exposed people to the products. All right. And so you yourself want to do the exact same thing. You want to expose people to the products so that, guys, so that when they are ready to make the purchase or ready to make that leap, or they already have their testimony, guess what? They will be ready to make a move. And so that is the purpose of sampling. And sometimes people may not, guys, people may not want to do a month supply. They might want to buy a pack. Or sometimes you may even have to give away some product. And that's what we call sampling. And if you think about when you go in a grocery store, you go to your Sam's Club or your BJ's or even your local grocery store, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of times they are actually giving out samples because they realize that, you may not become my business partner in the immediate, but if I let you try the products, guys, you are going to you are going to experience something. And so remember with TLC or with Total Life Changes, it is really not just about collecting the money. It is really about the experience. It is about the experience that people are going to get from using the products. And so a lot of times people have, challenges with building their business because they don't realize that, it's not really about the money. The money is going to come, guys. It is about getting people to experience the products. And so the more people that you actually sell products to or you give away products to, guys, the more money and the more people you are going to have in your pipeline. And I love that philosophy so much because I had a couple of people this weekend, like yesterday, and they have been saying they were going to get some tea, guys, and we just hadn't gotten together for whatever reason for me to get them some tea. So you know what I did? I just gave them the tea. I gave them a pack of tea, and I told them that I would be following up with them, within the next week to find out how the tea is actually working for them. Because see, here's the thing, guys, people got to get on the products. And I knew that if I waited for the perfect opportunity or they waited for the perfect time, and guys, you know how it is. The perfect time is they have to have the money or they have to be in a mood to want to hear about it. Sometimes people think that because you're exposing them to a product, they may feel a little intimidated, like you're trying to sell them something. And so you have to be able to identify with that and realize that, hey, if I give this to her, not, don't be scared to give it away. If I give this to her, then I don't have to, then she doesn't have to feel like it's all about the money. All right. And so some people will be a little reluctant because they feel like you're probably trying to sell them something. And so, guys, don't be scared to give away product and to sample people. All right. If you are scared to sample people, a giveaway product, then you're probably not going to make a whole lot of money with Total Life Changes, all right? Or a whole lot of money in network marketing for that matter, because you're going to have to, if you give away some kind of products, all right, you're going to have to give away something to be able to make income. And that is a really big thing with any kind of product related business. All right. And so just know that, guys, you got to start sampling. You got to have inventory. Guys, your little $40 auto ship is not going to cut it for inventory. All right. And so you got to start, go ahead and make the commitment, make the sacrifice to be able, you know, make the sacrifice and order your products. And I'll be honest with you, right now, you want to know what I'm leaning on? Guys, what I sold the most this past week is I made my focus the tea. All right. And so I made my focus the tea. And so with my focus being the tea, guys, well, what do you think that I got? I got mostly tea customers, and I got people who wanted to lose weight. Now, did I talk to them about the opportunity with Total Life Changes? The answer to your question is absolutely not. I did not talk about the opportunity with TLC because I knew the minute I started talking about the opportunity, people were going to do what? They were going to put their guards up. All right. They were going to put their guards up, and then they were not going to want to hear anything else about the product. So I got away from, I didn't talk to anybody about the opportunity. All right. I didn't talk to anyone about the opportunity. I made the focus more about what their goals were. All right. And so I focused more on, what kind of goals they actually have, or, we're trying to set. And so once I did that, then, people were more open to talking to me, versus sometimes when you tend to talk about yourself or what your goals are. All right, guys, then people really aren't really interested in your goals. Nobody cares that we want to lose 50 pounds and how good we want to look. People just really don't care. All right, they don't care at all. All right. And so when you start talking to people, when you start harping on your goals, then they kind of shut down, and they don't really want to hear about, the product, or they say, well, that's great. And that's because you have spent the time, talking about what you're going to do and how it's going to work for you and what you're going to actually look like. Okay. And so, guys, I was very, very careful not to talk about, myself, and, how I'm going to look, and what's going to happen for me, because I knew that they could care less about what was going to be happening for me. All right. And so just, be very mindful of that, that people aren't really interested in what's going to happen for you and what you're going to look like. All right. They want to know, what are you going to do for me? Okay. And so once you get that down to a science, once you get that down to a science, my husband's laughing at me because he says I'm moving the screen all around. So once you get that down to a science, okay, so once you get that down to a science, ladies and gentlemen, then what's going to happen? Okay, what's going to happen is they are going to you're going to start to have a whole lot more people in your business. All right. You're going to start to have a lot more people in your business. Plus, you're going to have a lot more customers. And so I challenge each and every one of you guys to just really spend your time now in getting inventory, and, guys, exposing people to the products. You will be surprised at the number of people that are going to be really excited about talking to you, for the simple fact that you are not trying to recruit them into Total Life Changes, or you are not trying to come off like you're trying to sell them something. All right. And so, guys, with that being said, that was one of the most, that's the most important thing that I had to talk about tonight. I wasn't going to get on here tonight and give you guys, a lot of strategy and different things of that nature. I just was not going to do that tonight because, guys, here's the deal. This product and this company really starts with you. It starts with you making a commitment to actually use the products. Guys, you plugging in. We now have our weekly meeting that's taking place every Tuesday night in Raleigh, North Carolina, guys. And so it is important that, guys, you get to that meeting. Guys, get to that meeting. If you fell off, it's okay to come back. All right. It is okay to come back. It's okay to start your business all over again. All right. And so just know that Guys, just because you fell off, that doesn't mean that you have to be MIA forever. All right. And so we're here and we're looking for those people who recognize that they're going to have some challenges, but guys, they are going to still, they're going to commit or they're going to recommit to building their business. All right. We do, we recognize that everybody is human and that things are going to happen. And so there's no perfect individual. And so, guys, we are looking for you. We want you to come out on Tuesday nights. We want you to come out on Tuesday nights. And, guys, we want to share. We want to share the platform. We want to share our experiences, guys. And, we've been doing some really fun things. We've been talking about different ways to expose your business. That's what we've been working on. We've been having little homework assignments. Guys, homework assignments on how to build your presence, how to get your voice heard. All right? That's some of the things that we have actually been working on. And I've been making a conscious effort to meet new people. My goal now when I go out is I am going out to meet people. Guys, I'm not going out to sell them in products or to get people in my necessarily get people in my business. All right. And I think that's why I'm having the success because I now am in a different place. I'm not looking for you to join my business because if you are really serious about making money, you will automatically ask me what's going on and how can you make money with total life changes. And so, guys, a different focus, a different, spin on this whole thing. Guys, it is really about um, exposing exposing people to the products. All right. And so I want all of you to start exposing people to the products, getting people on the products, getting people on the products, and you will start to have the success that you're looking for. And getting plugged into the meetings, having some wow parties. All right, having wow parties, guys, so you can take advantage of what's actually happening. All right. And so, guys, the biggest thing is if you're falling off and you haven't been too focused, guys, it's not too late. Get back on the wagon, pick up where you left off, guys, and just start with a new attitude and go back to the basics, your personal development. All right. And that is what is most important with, total life changes and network marketing. And so, guys, I am not going to talk you to death tonight. Guys, you want to make sure that you are bringing your people, even if they're people who just want to be healthy, invite them, invite them to the meetings, invite them to our local Tuesday night meetings. And also, guys, invite them to this hangout. This hangout is going to change. It's going to have a little bit more, it's going to be a little different over the next few weeks, guys, going into, what's about to take place. All right. And so you guys need to position yourself with products so that you will be able to take advantage of what's actually happening. All right. And so, guys, the biggest thing right now is for each and every one of you to invite people to the meeting, to the webcast. All right. Invite people to the webcast and to the local meeting. All right. And guys, get plugged in, guys. Let's do this. Let's not get your personal feelings. All right. Let's not let that get in the way of your paycheck. All right. And so, guys, with that being said, my biggest thing tonight is go out, meet some new people. Guys, I'm getting ready to get off of here. I have about 8 new customers to put in, or customers or business builders, or whatever you want to call it. I have 8 to put in, 8 applications that I have gotten myself that I need to put in. So I am going to sit here and I'm going to work on tonight, guys. And so I challenge each and every one of you, guys, get back on the products, fall back in love with your products, guys, fall in love with your process and just don't be so down on yourself. And so, guys, with that being said, is there anyone out there that has any questions? Or that has something that they're curious about? Don't be scared to ask. There any questions? Are there any questions out there? And so, yes, guys, our weekly meeting is on Tuesday nights. It's a Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. And I can post the address for you. Okay, we're going to go ahead and post the address for you, guys. We want to see each and every one of you at the, at the weekly meeting, the workshop in Raleigh, North Carolina, guys. It will make a world of a difference for your business. And guys, not even just remember the workshop isn't just about total life changes. It is really about us making that connection. All right. And so we all need to make a connection. We all need to work together. All right, and we all have the same goals. And so, guys, it's a whole lot easier to be able to work with people than it is to work by yourself. And so, guys, with that being said, I challenge each and every one of you. That's right. Tuesday night at 7 p.m. in Garner. Guys, that's right. It is business casual dress. And guys, if you have a laptop, if you have a tablet, all right, and you have technical questions, or things that you want to know in regards to your business in your back office, guys, bring those to the local meeting. If you don't, guys, if you are not local, if you're not in this area, then guess what, guys? You can definitely give me a call and we can go through it that way. And just stay tuned, guys. Over the next couple of weeks, you're gonna see some new things taking place. You're gonna see some new things happening. And so, guys, with that being said, I am not going to keep you all night tonight. Remember that you want to have your inventory. Get plugged into the weekly meetings. Get plugged into the calls, guys. Get your wow parties going again. All right. Get your wow parties or your transformation parties going. You only need about 3 to 5 people in the house, guys, for these parties. And guys, you got to start somewhere. Everything big was once small. And so, guys, if you keep that in mind and you embrace the small successes, all right, if you embrace the small successes, guys, the big successes will automatically come. And so, with that being said, guys, have a great night. And we look forward to working with each and every one of you. Bye bye. Have a great week. And I'll see you next Sunday. Bye bye.